never know from the unique artistry displayed in these hand-sculpted fine furniture pieces that Jeffrey Cooper fell upon his craft by accident.
I didn't even know what I'd signed up for. I just signed up for a class, and it turned out to be chainsaw carving, and I'm thinking, oh, I don't want to do this.
A far cry from his engineering degree. Nonetheless, a new career was born. Jeffrey, working out of his studio in Portsmouth, had apprenticed under a cabinet maker after joining an Oregon commune in the tumultuous 70s. Once back home, he learned woodworking from some of New Hampshire's best. His engineering background, handy.
There's a lot of engineering that goes on in furniture making that you don't really see, you know, because to build something, you need to get the steps in the right order.
His pieces, whimsical and folksy, are designed to stimulate your imagination, engage you in ways realism cannot.
I'm always saying to myself, I'm not carving a giraffe, I'm not carving a dog, I'm not carving a horse, I'm carving an interpretation of the giraffe, an interpretation of this dog, an interpretation of it.
Each work with a story to tell.
This is called Lady's Dressing Table with Flowers and Birds with iambic pentameter, because I'm a fan of Shakespeare.
Beautiful touches, like the drawer handles, flowers Jeffrey carved into the piece.
I kind of like to hide little surprises and different things, which is why there's a little bit down here on the foot.
The wood, mostly lumberyard stock, maple, cherry, birch, and walnut. An exception, this giant piece of pear wood. This is special. It's from the collection of the late Jerry Osgood, who taught several of the country's great woodworkers. Jeffrey waiting for inspiration before he takes the first slice.
And it has to be worthy of his legacy and of these pieces of wood, which is just incredible pieces of wood.
His inclination, a bench with a seat back.
So I'll just take my chair, I'll sit here and I'll stare at the boards for a while, and then I'll go do something else. And
one day, right?
One day, yes.
Jeffrey's project now, a floor lamp in a series called Forest Trilogy.
I did a two-toed sloth, and I have to think front side and back side, so this is the back side where everything is reversed.
He controls the texture and shape with varying carving tools.
I'm thinking about his fur and what tool am I going to use, because, you know, maybe I would be using this tool, which is even tighter, you see.
But he always starts big.
At the beginning, you're just blocking it out, just finding the general shapes. Once you find the general shapes, then you start refining. You're starting with your more larger, cruder tools. You go to your finer tools.
Spec pieces, like the lamp, make up about 40% of Jeffrey's business. Most of his work is commission pieces. A customer in Lake Winnipesaukee requested a spider bed.
He called me up and says, "Can you make a bed about spiders?" And I said, "Of course." And then I lost a lot of sleep. The spiders came from a story where he and his kids were backing the boat out of the boathouse, and they watched a duck swim across the lake and eat a large spider from under the dock. And they came to realize this is really about his love for this property that his grandfather had bought in the 30s.
You can also find Jeffrey's work all around New Hampshire. Kids enjoy his animal benches at the Portsmouth Public Library. He has pieces in museums, galleries, and synagogues. With all his success, Jeffrey strives for the one thing he says eludes him.
I call it the Picasso effect. What you're really trying to do is get collectible. And to some extent, getting collectible is having this or that influential person say to their well-heeled friends, you need to have that person in your collection. So, you know, we're all striving for that. Everybody wants to be Picasso, nobody wants to be Van Gogh.
Even still, some of his greatest satisfaction comes from pleasing the viewer of his art.
If it can bring some joy into somebody's life, then I've done something.